Welcome to my page once again. Let us discuss some issues, fundamental issues. When you, however, start experiencing some bizarre conditions, such as, for example, you see yourself turning into one form of animal, turning into a snake, or whatever, or anything like that, or better still, probably you are a lady, you have braided hair, and of the time you see those hairs are snakes on your head, that is snakes radiating from your head. And better still, sometimes you are seated, however, and you see yourself probably swimming in the waters or whatever. You are seeing things that are virtual, that only you can see, or you are seated, you see snake just pass, whereas no real snake actually pass you, or something bizarre. You know what is wrong with you? These are neurological problems, however. Of course, from the religious angle or cultural angle, they may call it as issues of the spirits, however. But I must let you know that definitive diagnosis, which is going to be given right now, is that they are neurological problems. Neurological are things of the nerves. Nerves are part of the human tissues. We have four main underlying tissues that make up everything about the human being. And nerve tissue is one of those things. So now what is happening right now, why you are seeing those things that no other person can see, you may be seated with me, but you are not seeing it. And eventually you see yourself turning into a snake, and to that extent you could go and start confessing. That is probably maybe you are telling people, or you go to church, or to start confessing that you are a snake or whatever, things like that. What is happening to you is excessive motor and neural discharge. Excessive motor nerves, sensory nerves, when they are excessively discharged beyond the normal range, however, many things, you can see so many things. Your stability upstairs become questionable. So to this end, don't forget, because as a psychotherapist, I need you, because we can always deal with it. There's no amount of prayers. You can go visit the highest spiritualist. You can go visit Pope. Go and visit Reverend or Bishop. There's nothing they can do about it. So don't forget to click on my bio as a psychotherapist, which I am. Of course, I have written various books in clinical psychology and also a psychotherapist to the core. So you can DM me if you have such issues. Of course, there are we use the various principles to deal with it. For example, before impulse are propagated, neurons, whatever, things like that, before they are transmitted, it is from the source. From source, there now be impulse propagation. Impulse propagation becomes one outcome, and outcome becomes a product. When it is still an outcome, you may be able to overturn it through medical treatment or whatever. If it becomes a product, it's almost an irreversible condition. What do I mean by source? Now, what happened in the first instance? You are having such manifestation. Let me give you an analogy. If you are a murderer, yes, the day you murder someone, that is that procedure that you put yourself in is a source. And today you are now seeing spirit of that person behind you. It's not as if the spirit is actually coming behind you. What you are seeing is what your body is manifesting. There is not excessive motor and sensory discharges. What am I doing as neural discharges or whatever things like that? So there's always a source before there can be an impulse propagation. From source, impulse, outcome, and product. Don't forget to, with that as a psychotherapist, there are ways to deal with this issue. You are having this reoccurring issue, because when it becomes a reoccurring death keep reoccurring overnight, what is going to happen to you? Your head will become destabilized. You will have cardiovascular issues, such as heart-related conditions, heart-related issues. Hypertension is the list of heart diseases, however. So, and better still, of course, you also have some metal breakdown. You become a metal case. So, and to that end, remember that, for example, in simple chemical reaction, you need a catalyst. A catalyst will speed up the rate of reaction. So, if this is happening to you, your head will be going in for it. So many things will happen on your body because it has not been arrested. So, if you're having such issue, don't forget I said it again, do not forget to reach out to me. Click on my plus sign, give me a follow, and if you find this video interesting, there will be more and more of these videos, however. But don't miss this very simple challenge, please. Let's go. Give me a follow once again. Share this video. Share it and continue to share it to at least not less than 30 persons. Add it to your favorite. Thank you so much. God bless.